morning, fellow Bear Bull traders. This might be, and I want to do this recap video as today was my first live trade. I really wanted to focus on the psychology of actually making that first live trade. Robert H., Peter, Andrew, and all the other moderators and community members do an excellent job communicating and showing their trades and all the technical values. I'm not going to get too much into that because they do a much better job on that than I do. I just want to express some of the emotional stuff that I felt on the first day of live trading, especially for some of the newer members of the community that can be possibly looking to go live here in the near future or are just beginning out. A quick background to keep this short is I've actually been doing simulating trading in the Dash Trader. Coming up on Friday will be 4 months. Prior to that, I did about 2.5 months in Think or Swim, just looking at charts, understanding how they move and all that, not actually doing actual trades in there, but just learning about the market. So I'm about 4 to 6 months into simulator trading, and today was my actual first planned live trade with the account. So I want to talk to you a little bit about the emotional stuff that I went with. I did one trade, as you can see here. It was on CAG, and I simply took a short. My first out was 33.82, near my profit target that I was looking for, and then it bounced back up, and I got out at the break even to make sure that I captured whatever small profit I had in there. Again, this was my first trade. I wasn't looking to make money. I really took Peter's advice, and I wanted to see how it felt emotionally, and I really truly did learn some stuff. So I'll start with last night, kind of the workup. I really paid more attention knowing I was going to do a live trade this morning, so I reviewed my charts more in depth. Didn't necessarily just gloss over things or put a check next to my list of things to do prior to going to sleep for the night. I also made sure I ate well and got a decent night's sleep. In the morning, pre-market routine, like I said, I've been doing it for about between 4 to 6 months, and it has been a solid routine that I've gotten into, so nothing much changed there up until about 5 minutes before the market opened. Then the emotions started kicking in when it was the realization, like, hey, when you hit your hotkey, it's going to be real money this time. So when the market opened, I stay away from the first 15 minutes of trading. I found that I'm too erratic and just fear of missing out, always chasing the trade. So I like the 15-minute. Look at the 15-minute chart, and I also look for VWAP reversals is kind of what I look for. So I alter and kind of mix VWAP reversal along with 15-minute chart to kind of give me some confirmations in that. But going into that psychology, when I did finally enter here at my entry point, I got filled slightly below where I wanted to go, and I think that was just simply because of the spread that I have in there. I got a 5-cent spread, so no big deal there. Upon entering, though, it got kind of hairy for me, because if you look in here at the 1 minute chart, I'll go over to this one over here. Upon my entry, a little bit over, as you can see right there, upon my entry, got very, very choppy. And the thing that allowed me to stick it out and not worry, because I was worrying, was simply accepting the risk and the cost right here of my stop loss. I was very comfortable in paying back the market if it did hit that 34.06 level, and I was going to stop out right at that point. It allowed me to really focus on controlling the emotions. I had to keep repeating myself, it's okay, you've accepted that risk, and it allowed me to view the market and the indicators and see that it was still trailing along this moving average right here, and that it had just come down from the VWAP. Once it came near this 3382 is my first out. Once it came there, took a third, moved my stop loss down to my break even, and as soon as it broke up there, with no hesitation, went out. It was really good. I'm glad that I did this. I've learned a lot from it. I'm going to take that back in the simulator. I'm going to do another month through October of simulated training. And I'm going to go ahead and post video recaps of each one of those simulator trainings in the forum. So if you'd like to follow and see how keep up, see the mistakes I make, because I make plenty of them, by all means. I have found that knowing when other people make mistakes, it makes me feel better that I'm not the only one doing it. So put it out there. Other than that, look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow in the chat.